All right, everybody. Welcome to an episode of the Intoxicated Sports Report. I'm Gage. He's Emerson. And sitting in for the second time in 3 weeks,
Yeah, I think so.
Sounds about right.
we got Daniel John Del Zampo. How's it going,
Gary?
Gary?
Thanks for having me. Things are well.
How's it going? Good? Good.
Is that your on-air voice?
This is my normal voice.
How's your guys' Mother's Day? Did you guys do anything with the moms?
Yeah, we went over to my cousin's house. Just had some brunch.
There you go.
Yeah, had some
Nice.
mimosas and some brunch food.
Like eggs.
We had this like casserole that my mom made. That was pretty good, and then some coffee cake.
Okay. What about you, Danny? Anything?
To my sister-in-law's mom's house for dinner.
Nice.
Yeah.
I went to my grandma's house with my mom. We had Papa Joe's.
Papa Joe's, nice.
Pizza, salad, and chicken strips.
Nice.
I don't know, have you had the chicken strips
I
before?
have. They're pretty solid.
They're fucking good. Anybody, I think we probably talked about this. If you haven't had them, you gotta get them. They're so good. So good. Yeah, it was just me, my mom, my grandma. My grandpa was there. My sister showed up a little later because she was
Nice.
working.
Maybe
Good
it's
time.
the pizza tier list one day. We'll name the best pizza spots, best to the worst.
In Napa.
Yeah,
I didn't even have pizza, which is funny. I just had the salad and the chicken strips.
sounds about right for you.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm telling you, Papa Joe's just isn't what it used to be.
No,
It's not.
that's what I was gonna say. And they,
It's not.
They've fallen off a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, Fazerati's is
I
better.
like Passerati's.
yeah,
Anyways.
that's football pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
Pizza's pizza.
You shouldn't fuck up pizza, but some people.
There's different
do.
tiers of pizzas. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
We won't get into that right now. We won't get into that
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now. What are we sipping on today, man?
Today we're making mimosas.
Feeling like a fancy bitch today.
Yeah, dude. Got this really high-end prosecco. It's called La Marca.
La Marca.
Probably seen it in the stores.
Every time I see that, I think of my high school counselor, Miss La Marca.
Really?
Yeah. I just do.
Good story.
Thanks. Yeah, she was cool. She was cool. I never went to her that
Oh,
often.
shit off, boy. Oh yeah.
Jeez.
I was gonna say if I landed that on something.
You should have hit the screen.
Probably would've cracked it.
No, you think so?
Anything's possible.
All right, Kevin
I
Garnett.
was gonna say.
Do you want to do the orange juice, Gage?
Yeah. What do you guys like? How much orange juice?
Ask Danny.
Danny?
Just don't overpour it.
There you go.
Oh, thanks.
Shit is sizzling.
One for me.
Yeah, if you've ever had a mimosa at this house, it usually does not come with a lot of. Okay.
That's what this isn't having a lot of yet. Yeah, a little for you.
Just a touch of color.
Yes, and I lock arms.
Yeah.
Not interlocking arms. Cheers.
Cheers, Dan.
Cheers, darts. So what we got going on today, Emerson?
It's final week of the regular season for the NBA.
Okay.
Got a little Major League Baseball update that we're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of NFL notes. Boy Tim Tebow's coming back to the NFL.
Oh, my boy.
Yeah, your boy.
Thanks.
Gonna give a little NASCAR update, and then we got Q&A at the end of the show as well.
Wow.
So let's, you guys ready to get into it?
Absolutely. You ready, Danny?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Cool.
Back to you.
Back to you. We're also watching the A's and the Red Sox right now. It's 1-1 in the top of the fifth. A's are in Boston today.
The A's may not never come back to Oakland.
Yeah, right. Well, we'll talk about that at some point.
Yeah.
First off, though, my Warriors, me and Danny's Warriors,
Yes.
they
Your guys' Warriors. Not mine.
clinched a spot in the play-in round. They cannot, unfortunately, get out of the play-in round, but they still get a chance to do that. They're sitting in the 8th seed. Got a half-game lead over Memphis for that. 8th seed is important because that gives you a chance to only have to play one game.
Yeah.
To get in.
So does this mean they're technically in the playoffs?
Yes.
Because
I mean-
I'll be the first one to say I was wrong about the Warriors not making the playoffs.
They are clinched the top 10 seed. Yes.
Steph Curry, like I said, he's a madman.
Yeah.
You can't stop him. The dude, he can drop 50 a night. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. The dude's good.
Yeah, he's nice. He's been just on fire the last month
Yeah,
or so. I can't remember how many games I said the Warriors would win. I can't remember if it was 39 or 40. But if they win out, they'll be 39. So
Look at you.
Yeah, they're playing Phoenix tonight too, which is going to be a tough test.
I was wrong. I was completely wrong. I thought when Klay Thompson went down, that was it for him. At least for this season.
Yeah, I mean, I knew they would not be a championship contender without him, but I had a feeling they could still be decent.
Yeah.
Picking up Oubre was, I mean, he hasn't been great by any stretch, but he's a good rotational player.
Mm-hmm.
He's picked it up a little bit since the beginning of the
Yeah,
season.
he had a
but-
terrible start. And
Yeah.
he's been as good as advertised since at least.
Early bowl prediction right now. Danny, pour me up. I am predicting if the Lakers and the Warriors meet in the play-in round, the Warriors will beat them.
Let's go.
They will.
I like it.
I don't necessarily want this to happen, but I think it's going to happen.
And if things stay the way they are, that will be the matchup.
Yeah.
So
Thank you. What is this?
Plymouth Gin.
Oh,
It's a classic. Got one shot left in there. If you're feeling frisky later today.
Me?
Yeah.
No, this is the only one I had. You don't have any?
No. I don't think so.
Should
I would highly recommend doing the yoga with that.
The what?
The remember the shot yoga that the guy was talking about?
Oh yeah. So you.
You breathe in through the nose, hold your breath, drink it, and then breathe out through the mouth.
Oh, so you breathe in through your nose first, drink it.
Mm.
Okay, I forgot.
Or you can kind of do that simultaneous.
Okay.
Could Wiseman make a return in the playoffs, or
He, I believe, is done until they're going to reevaluate him in September. So
Yeah, so no.
he's done.
Wow. The yoga works.
It helps for sure.
It really
No
does.
question about it.
Whew. I gotta write that down. Wait.
Warriors over the Lakers?
Yeah.
So yeah, Warriors got 3 games left. I don't know. Did either of you guys watch the game last night?
I did.
I saw the highlights.
Dude, they
Them
were up by
almost
like
blowing
20,
it.
and then they were down by 3 with a little bit, or 2 with a little bit of time left. Steph hit a wild 3 to go ahead, and they ended up winning.
Wait, Steph hit a 3?
Yeah.
Classic.
Well, let's be fair. Utah's a good team. Too.
Oh yeah, so Utah's great.
Are they a top 3 seed right now?
They are
Second
number
seed?
1 in the West right now.
Are they?
Yeah.
So I knew them and the Suns were going back.
They were
and
going back
forth a
for the
little bit.
Suns kind of tripped over a couple games too.
Gotcha.
So
But I think I saw just NBA talk. Toronto not making playoffs for the first time in 8 seasons.
I saw
they
that.
actually had that kind of run. That's
Yeah.
impressive. I didn't realize it's been that many
Yeah, I
years.
saw that. Yeah.
Although the East was pretty weak for. I mean, it's been
For a
weak the
long
whole time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's still. I mean, given the fact that the Raptors were bad for so long, too,
Yeah.
Mm.
you don't expect to see that.
They've had good legendary players though. They just
Yeah.
haven't.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
didn't win the finals.
and
a
also
couple
like
years ago.
kind of short stints too. Like if we're talking about Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter back in
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah.
Is Drake their all-time best player?
That's pretty good. That is pretty good, Danny.
That's pretty good. Got some pretty bad news,
I
at least-
know,
at least
man.
out of Boston.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown been ruled out for the rest of the season with a torn ligament in his left wrist. Ouch.
Bummer.
That sucks for the Celtics.
Yeah.
This is going to matter for the Celtics. He's one of their better players.
Yeah, I mean he's an all-star. He's been awesome this year too. So it's a bummer. I mean, did you think they were a contender before? Yeah.
The Celtics are that team that goes to the conference finals but never wins it.
Yeah. I didn't even see them as a team that would
No.
probably be a first-round exit this year, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think now it's probably they're just gonna hope not to get swept by one of those top teams. They may even end up in the playing round. I think they're like on the fringe right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Actually, no, it's not looking good for him.
Yeah.
Which sucks. Something I want to mention, which I don't think you were going to mention, is Russell Westbrook.
Who?
Show some respect at least today.
Westbrook.
He passed Oscar Robertson for most triple doubles in a career. 182
Pretty
is
impressive.
what Russell Westbrook now has.
Yeah.
Which Westbrook has this persona of being just ball hog, and he doesn't shoot the ball well, which I would say are both true things. But he's gonna be a Hall of Famer. There's no doubt about
Oh
it.
yeah, he'll be Hall of Famer. I mean,
It's-
he won an MVP. I think if you win an MVP and you still have a pretty solid career around that, you're almost a no doubter.
He has played with pretty good guys though that will be in the Hall of Fame with him, and still wasn't able to. He's only been in the finals once. That was
Yeah.
early in his career
Yep.
with Kevin Durant. And I don't know. I don't like really Russell Westbrook. I wouldn't want him as my point guard of my team.
Yeah.
But today I'm showing respect.
I mean, he's a hell of a show that he puts on every night as far as the energy that he brings and all that.
He's
Yeah,
got to be
absolutely.
one of the best athletes to ever play in this
Yeah,
game
absolutely.
ever.
No question
Shout out to Sal. You know he's loving this. Russ has always been his boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's just been, like you said, one of those players. It's kind of he's exciting, but not terribly efficient shooting the ball. And
I'm pretty sure he had 21 assists last night,
is that right?
and they lost by a point still.
Yeah.
It's
I'd like to know what his team's record is in games that he gets a triple double.
Yeah.
Because it's probably not as good as it should be.
Also, I want to mention that he is averaging a triple double again this year. He's
Is
going
it-
to.
is he really?
He's clinched it. So he's done it 4 times
Shit.
in the last 5 years,
Damn.
and it's only happened once before that with Oscar Robertson happening 60 years ago.
Yeah.
So there's no doubt Russell Westbrook is a great athlete,
Great. Yeah. I mean,
great all time great. He'll probably be he probably put in the top 50 player of all time, maybe.
Yeah.
Or top 75, probably top 50.
Yeah.
Congrats to him. I can't really talk shit today.
Yeah, he's not my favorite either. Like you can just kind of you watch him and you see the athletic ability, but you can also see that he's just a little bit out of control and doesn't
Yeah.
not necessarily making guys around him better.
No.
But yeah, nonetheless, good player.
Congrats. He's gonna have this record. No one's gonna break this record.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, who knows?
He'll end up probably 230.
Yeah, you never know. There could be another guy that comes around. It's just a stat sheet stuffer, but
Maybe like Luca or something.
yeah.
But congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats for him for sure.
All right, moving on to some baseball. Giants and A's are still atop their divisions as we sit right now.
Whoa.
Yeah, the Giants wrapped up a little 2-game series sweep of the Rangers today. Logan Webb was pretty awesome on the mound today.
Yeah.
10 strikeouts. And then the A's, like we said, they started a series with the Red Sox, who have the best record in baseball right now.
Oof.
Tied with the Giants, as a matter of fact. Coming into today.
Shout out to Zoe.
Yeah.
We talked about this earlier. She loves the Red Sox and the Giants. She's got to be loving this right now. She's a 2-leaguer. I'll give it to her.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not something I would do, but
I'm a one-team guy, but
everyone's different.
Did you see the latest MLB power ranking list?
and the Giants are number 2.
Giants were number 2 and A's were number 4.
Yeah.
That
Wow.
was interesting.
A's are good.
I just thought that they would be even above that, but
I mean, if you consider the reputation that the A's have, they should be higher than the Giants because the Giants, we don't know what they're going to do the rest of this year. You could probably assume the A's are going to stay pretty good because they've been good for the last
and Boston was
4 or 5 years. Yeah, Boston's number 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll take it for now. Giants are looking good,
Absolutely.
playing some good ball. Starting pitching's been awesome this year.
This is way better than I thought they were going to be.
Yeah, way better.
Yeah.
Except for Margane. Margane had high hopes. She's the only one.
Every year.
Every
Very
year.
good.
Oh, speaking of the Giants, shout out to Willie Mays. Turned 90.
Mm-hmm.
Still looks pretty good for 90.
Yeah, he's hanging in there.
Yeah. You see that car they brought him out on?
It was pretty
I
tight.
don't know if it's a Cadillac. It was probably a Cadillac. I
Yeah.
think it was sweet.
Yeah, it was nice.
There's a nice little picture of Bonds hanging out with him for his birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. What's cool is, we got to see Willie Mays talk when Barry Bonds
He did,
got his
yeah.
number
I
retired.
forgot about that.
Which it was like, everybody was standing up.
Yeah.
When Willie Mays talks, you listen.
Yep.
Type thing,
Yeah.
So congrats. Here's to another 90.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking, but
yeah.
he'll put me hit 100,
If he gets to 100, that'd be awesome.
That's like one of the best lives you can ever live.
Yep.
You live to 100 and you're the best baseball player
Yeah.
arguably of all time.
Hit 660 home runs. Not
Yeah.
bad.
He could do it all. Yeah.
Yeah. He was awesome. He was
He was the 5-tool before
He was-
5-tool.
the epitome of a 5-tool player. It was him and like Mickey Mantle were the guys back
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
So cheers to the Say Hey Kid.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Raise
Cheers,
water
bud.
to say, hey, kid.
Speaking of legends in baseball, Albert Pujols was released by the Angels this past week.
What was your initial thoughts?
I think if they could have done it years ago, they would have, but financially it didn't make a lot of sense. He's just been struggling at the plate, unfortunately. But when things like this happen, it just kind of brings back the memories of when he was awesome with the Cardinals. you
So
know?
good.
Yeah. I mean, he's arguably had the best 10-year stretch of any right-handed hitter ever.
Mhm.
So yeah, he was amazing.
Would you say his tenure in LA was a failure?
Well, it surely didn't turn out the way the Angels had hoped.
Yeah.
I mean, he never had any season comparable to in LA comparable to a season that he had in St. Louis. So
I remember how crazy it was when that contract came out for what his age was and
Yeah.
for how long it was.
I was just gonna say, I remember when this contract happened.
Yeah.
What it was 10 years ago?
yep,
Yeah,
10
so he
years.
was 31,
He was
32
years old.
Yeah. Again, at the time it was huge. 10 years.
Yeah,
However much money it
240
was.
million.
I don't know. I think
Which
it
would
was
still
kind of
be a big
sad to
contract.
see him just get released like that, even if like you don't play him as
Yeah.
much, but just to like kind of give him a farewell tour. But
Do you think he'll end up somewhere else?
The only thing I could really see is like if the Cardinals give him like one last at bat or something
like
like
a day
that.
contract.
That'd be cool. He probably should retire as a Cardinal.
Yeah,
I would imagine so.
but he doesn't have any value to any team at this point, unfortunately. But nonetheless, he is an absolute legend. He'll be a first ballot
Hall of Famer easily.
100%.
He never had any steroid allegations against him that
No.
we know of, right?
I mean, he was definitely a big dude, so
yeah.
you can make the assumption based on his build. But
One of the
that's
one of the
about it.
meanest batting stances too. He
Oh, yeah.
crowded the plate like nobody
And he
else.
crouched like a motherfucker. He was like Jeff Bagwell.
Jeff Bagwell. So remember a couple weeks ago we were talking about
Yeah, I was just thinking about that when this happened, but
yeah
go ahead.
I'd asked you if you thought there was going to be any more no hitters
Yeah.
in MLB this year, and you said no. Or I think I gave it like an over under.
No, I think you said, do you think there'll be two more? And I think I said exactly two, if I'm not mistaken. I'd have to go back and check it, but
And over this last week there was two more to be thrown.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
Orioles pitcher John Means, is it Means? Yeah.
Means, yeah.
John Means threw one, and Reds pitcher Wade Miley threw one.
Yeah, crazy.
I don't know what it is. Do you think it's because there was a long layoff last year, or
Well,
I don't really know. It's
there's a couple things that I think factor in. I think they talked about the baseballs being a little bit different this year because they're trying to, tone down the
home runs.
home runs. And I think because the ball was flying so well, I think a lot of hitters had the approach of I'm gonna try and take one deep every time I go up there. And now that the ball's not flying out of the yard, these guys are just popping up, flying out, whatever,
Yeah.
striking out a lot too.
Yeah.
And I think that's favored the pitchers a lot so far this year. So
So is that a total of 4 already?
4 this year, yeah.
Not including obviously Madison Bumgarner's no hitter in 7 innings,
Correct, yeah.
which
So it was 4.5. You could
4.5, yeah.
Wild.
So you think there'll be 2 more?
I mean, at this rate, yeah, I do. I think the hitters will probably make an adjustment throughout the season,
Mhm.
but I could definitely see a couple, at least one, if not a couple more happening this
Yeah.
year.
Has there not been a perfect game since Matt Cain?
No, there has been at least one, if not 2.
A perfect game.
Yeah. Trying to think.
Are you sure? I want to say there hasn't been.
There's-
When was Matt Cain's? 2012.
2012, yeah. I feel like there was one in like 2015 or something like that.
I'm gonna say there wasn't. But you were more of the baseball aficionado, so I do trust you.
Oh, Felix Hernandez threw one month after, or
Okay.
2 months after. Sorry.
Okay.
So it hasn't been since 2012 though.
Oh wow.
I could have swore there was one more recent, but no. There were 3, as a matter of fact, in 2012.
Damn.
Yeah. Philip Humber on April 21st, Matt Cain June 13th, and then Felix Hernandez was August 15th.
Wow.
That's wild.
That is.
There
Can
were,
you imagine?
there were also 2 in 2010.
Wow.
Roy Halladay and Dallas Braden. And 129, and then yeah. There are definitely few and far between.
Yeah, there's only what 30,
It's,
20 something.
20 something. Yeah.
21.
21.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the difference between a no hitter and a
Yeah.
perfect game
Very
is
different.
very different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And John Means was damn close to getting a perfect game.
But
It was a drop third strike. I don't know what inning it happened, but
so the drop third strike and the guy made the
Made
first.
the first base, yeah.
That's brutal.
and even
23 perfect games.
this says 21 on.
I'm saying 23.
I mean, it might be 20. Wikipedia could easily be wrong.
I'm on Wikipedia. Which, yes, could be wrong.
Well, it says, oh yeah, 23, but only 21 in the World Series era. But I guess they still count the ones from 1880. I guess technically it was Major League Baseball back then.
Baseball's been so around for a
Yeah.
long time. It's crazy.
John Montgomery Ward.
John Montgomery Wood.
But yeah, what were we talking about? Perfect games?
You right?
Yeah. No, oh, it was the Rodon who threw that no-hitter was also a hit batter in the 9th inning away from a perfect game also.
Yeah.
He like dropped, it was a 2-strike curveball that he hit the guy in the foot with.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
All right. Little football news.
Oh, Jesus.
So Tim Tebow, your boy, right?
My boy? Okay. Okay.
We're just going to make that a thing. Is that okay?
That's fine.
All right. So your boy Tim Tebow is expected to sign with the Jaguars as a tight end. How do you feel about that?
It's very privileged of Tim Tebow to get this.
Yeah. Especially
I won't get too into it, but it's very privileged of Tim Tebow to get this.
It's kind of like him getting that opportunity to play baseball.
Exactly. Hey. I'm glad we're on the same page right now.
I mean, I get it that Urban Meyer likes Tim Tebow and he wants to give him a chance or whatever.
They're neighbors. Like they're tight still.
Yeah.
They're tight.
So it's not that surprising, but it's comical and it seems like a publicity stunt at the same time.
This doesn't seem like something Urban Meyer would do. It's a little surprising to me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he also brought in that coach from Iowa that was, the racist dude. So he's definitely done some questionable things so far this offseason.
Yeah. This is. I don't want to make another bold prediction, but Tim Tebow's not going to make it half the season.
He's not. He's not even going to make the team. There's no way.
Probably not.
He'll probably just be there for training camp,
Yeah.
play a couple preseason games, realize he ain't ready for it, and quit.
So I want to say the last time Tim Tebow appeared in a regular season NFL game was the 2012-2013 NFL season, and the top-selling album at the time. You want to take a guess?
Ooh, 2012-13.
Top-selling album that year.
Was it a rap album or
No.
Rock?
No.
Country?
No.
R&B?
I was gonna say Black Eyed Peas.
No, Adele's 21. What kind of music is Adele?
I guess
Pop.
pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco won Super Bowl MVP. Sorry about that.
Sick, dude.
Vine. Remember that app Vine?
Did the Broncos go to the playoffs that year? Or no, he was with the Jets.
Yeah, I think so.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Remember Vine? That app Vine?
Oh yeah.
It was released that year. Adrian Peterson won the MVP that year.
Yeah, he went off.
And Trevor Lawrence was 12 years old. So just to put the perspective in there, it's the last time Tim Tebow's played
it's
in an NFL regular
been
season game.
9 years. Sick.
Like I looked up this or saw the stat that Trevor Lawrence hasn't lost a regular season game since high school or like through high school and college.
That's going to change this year.
Yeah,
That as well.
but I was gonna say Tim Tebow's stats, well, not stats, but his height and weight 6'3", 255.
That's shorter than most tight ends.
Yeah,
You'll see 255-pound tight ends, but they're usually like 6'6".
Listen, I'll give my best to Tim Tebow, but this isn't going to happen.
That's not.
It shouldn't.
No.
You're telling me the Jags can't find a better tight end than Tim Tebow right now?
He's gonna be like the 6th one at the depth chart.
He's gonna be the preacher. He's gonna end up being a coach and preach to the team
That's
in 4
exactly.
games.
That's exactly what's gonna happen. He's
Yeah.
just gonna be there as a fucking good lectron.
He's gonna be there to hold Trevor Lawrence's jockstrap. I thought I was gonna get you on that one.
I almost spit.
Tim Tebow, yeah.
Good luck.
Now, if you want to talk about real athletes, your boy DK Metcalf competed in the 100-meter dash at the Golden Games, and I didn't know this was in Walnut Creek.
Yeah.
This was news to me about 3 hours ago. He came in 9th place. I don't know how many, it might have been out of 10.
It was 9th out of 9.
9th out of
That
9.
was last place, yeah.
But I gotta give it to him. For his size and his weight, the dude's an animal.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if you did you watch the video of the race?
Yeah.
I mean, he was in last place, but the guy who won did. So he did it in 10.36 seconds. I think the guy who won did it in 10.11.
So he wasn't.
So he was right there with all the guys, and he stood out so much. All the
He's
other guys are
huge.
skinny and
Huge.
shorter.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I-
Those are guys who train to
Exactly.
only run.
Exactly.
You know, I don't think DK.
If you gave this guy a chance to lean up, he would be faster.
I don't think DK went in there thinking
I get a little of that, OJ.
he's.
Did you polish the bottle off?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I don't think DK came into this thinking he's gonna win.
No, he just wanted to test
I
him.
mean, I know he's a, competitor and wants to win everything. I'm sure. But there was no way he really thought he was gonna do this and win.
Yeah.
But I think it's cool that he tried this.
Yeah.
So I think ever since that one video came out with him tackling Buda Baker from like 50 yards behind,
Dude, that was impressive.
everyone's like, oh my god, he's got to try to do this. Which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
DK Metcalf, I don't know how he slipped, second round?
I think it was second. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I think, yeah, like the franchises get, or, you know, football evaluators get a little over the top of evaluating their combine, you know, numbers and shit. It's like,
and I don't watch a ton of Ole Miss games when he was there.
I don't really remember him that much in college either.
But, I mean, obviously stand out-ish if he was drafted.
I do think he might have got hurt in his last season
Okay.
at Ole Miss too,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Hmm.
But yeah, he's an absolute animal. Let's see. Time for a little NASCAR update.
Mm-hmm.
Martin Truex, boy, is fast this year.
I don't want to talk about it. I should have kept him. Really kicking myself about that right now.
Come on, you got to stick with old number 2.
I had to. That's why I did. Brad was my guy from day one.
Yeah, it would have been sad if he left that team because it was a topic of conversation
Yeah.
last year. But yeah, Martin Truex won his 3rd race of the year. Only one with more than one, so he's
And he has 3.
got 3. Yeah,
Did you watch any of this?
I did. Yeah, I watched most of it. He swept the stages too.
Did he?
Yeah, so he scored the maximum points, which is a great day
Hell yeah.
for him.
Yeah. It's a
Uh,
great day for Dylan, too.
On Sunday at
That
Darlington.
bastard.
Yeah. Our standings now, it's getting a little tighter at the top.
Yeah, but it dips off after 4.
Yeah,
For
so
sure.
Ashley's got 36. Danny got 32. Attaboy.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
Sure.
Remember early in the season when Danny was bitching, and now he's in second place? I don't want to hear it anymore, Dan. I don't
When
want
was
to.
I
I don't
bitching?
want to hear it anymore.
I was told something different than ended up being a thing
Yeah.
Okay, bitching.
from our commissioner.
Bitching is harsh.
And if that would have been true, I'd been leading the league right now.
Not even, but
I just don't want to hear you talking about it.
I also want to comment, kind of inside on our racers, our drivers,
Mhm.
that it was a decision between Truex and Kyle Busch. Between me and Dylan, we both wanted Kyle Busch. And I ended up getting Kyle Busch, and I could have had Truex.
yeah, you would definitely be in first place if you had Kyle Busch. I mean, Truex.
Truex,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Danny's got 32. Gage, you're sitting at 30.
Yeah.
Still pretty solid. Dylan moved up to 26 after that weekend. He
Yeah.
did have Kurt Busch crash out of the race though. So
He asked me about. Cause I texted him. I was like, "Hey, Kyle Larson's on Truex's ass right now."
Yeah.
Towards the end,
yeah,
and he's like, "How did Bush finish?" I was
Right.
like, "DNF." So minus 1 point.
yeah. So he's got 26. Alex is sitting still at 19. Garrett's got 16, and I'm sitting at 10 still.
Double digits.
Back-to-back weeks, I'm staying there. But my boy Eric with an A crashed out for the 4th time this year.
I saw. You didn't finish.
He crashed out like early in the race. Too. It
I
was
love it.
fucking
I love to
sick.
see it.
Fucking
Love to
sick.
see it.
Got a top 10 from Harvard.
Hey, better you than me.
One of these days, he'll figure it out.
I don't think he's going to. I really don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would never lie to you.
Next week is a special race for us.
It is.
Dover International Speedway.
And for those that don't know, what's the street?
We live here on Dover Street
Dover Street.
in Napa, California.
Yeah.
Don't egg our house, please.
Well,
But yeah,
well, they don't know the address.
true.
You have to egg every house,
Yeah,
which would be a lot of eggs.
it'll be a lot of eggs, but they could figure it out at some point. The street's actually not that long. It's only probably like 30 houses,
Yeah.
maybe 40.
What are you trying to measure there?
This is long. This is long. This is
That-
short.
it's that long.
Yeah,
was
this
smooth,
is
Gage.
long.
That's really smooth.
Yeah. Dover International. Are you
Yeah.
working on Sunday?
Always.
You're a better man than me.
Love it.
One thing I want to talk about, I don't know if you saw this, but Forbes came out with their top 5 or top 10 wealthiest teams.
Is it the 2020 version or 2021?
Ooh, didn't expect you to ask me that. It's the most recent one.
Real serious one. Because I looked it up and I only found 2020, but I'm not sure if that's what they just published or not.
Well,
But regardless.
whatever I saw,
Yeah. The
my,
fuck was?
my Dallas Cowboys are worth $5.7 billion.
Okay, so it is a newer one because they had them at 5.5 in 2020.
And I'm pretty sure I looked it up, and in '89 when Jerry Jones bought the Cowboys, it was like for $180 million.
That's crazy.
So profit margins are
It's
up.
looking nice, yeah.
Yeah. Number 2, the Yankees, $5.25 billion. Number 3 is surprisingly The New York Knicks.
Yeah, they've
$5
been up there for a long time.
Yeah.
They just will not, for whatever reason, drop.
Number 4 is FC Barcelona,
Oh, so they moved up big time.
4.76 billion. And then number 5 is Real Madrid,
Nice.
4.75 billion. It's surprising to me that the soccer teams aren't higher because I just feel like it's more of a it's a religion out there. You know what I mean?
NFL football is huge, man.
It is huge.
In 2020, I looked it up. 27 of the top 50 teams are
NFL?
NFL teams.
Wow.
So that's 27 out of 32 are in
Yeah.
the top
Do
50.
you want to say number 6?
Is it the
The
Warriors?
Warriors.
I just had the top 5.
They were
yeah.
they were number 5 last year.
Yeah.
The Warriors were.
I didn't even do that on purpose. I just saw the top 5 because I didn't know how long you want to talk about this for. But I want to mention this because so the Cowboys are number 1 richest in the world.
Yeah.
But do you know since in the last 25 years they have the 5th worst playoff win percentage?
Love it.
So Jerry Jones, I don't care how much money you're making. Your team is not winning games when it counts.
He's all about the pocket.
I'm about to start being out of pocket if he doesn't start having this team win games. What's going on here?
I mean, committing to Dak Prescott was probably the first mistake.
Yeah, okay, now it's all last of the year now. It's ridiculous. They're in front of the Bills, they have a .25 winning percentage, or .250. Washington .250. The Lions 0, Bengals 0.
Nice.
This-
Love it.
No, I don't love this.
The cow squirrels.
I just had to throw it out there.
That was a really strong division last year.
It's just
They were all fighting for last place.
this is just Jerry Jones. You gotta go.
Sorry.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Dude, look at that cannon.
Sorry, I
Fucking L'Oreal.
had to throw it out there. Make me mad, motherfuckers. Anyways, it's time for Q&A.
It sure is, baby.
Time for Q&A. So you're gonna read the first one. No, I'm gonna read the first one. No, you're gonna read the first one.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
No.
No, yeah.
Our boy Chava,
Yes.
always consistent with the questions.
Always. Love him for that.
Yeah. He asked, when can we all go to a Giants game?
So he wants to go with us.
And I asked, are you vaccinated? Or are you going to get a COVID test?
Did you actually ask him that?
I'm asking him right now. Because I know he listens.
Well, I'm not vaccinated either.
So, you better stick that fucking Q-tip up the nose.
Yeah, I know.
I'm ready. I'm vaccinated.
Are you vaccinated?
No.
No. Are you planning on getting it?
It's a personal question and really appreciate if you stayed out of my life.
How did I know you were going to answer this that way?
But yeah, I'm super ready to go to some Giants games.
I do want to go to a game. Very bad.
But you can go to an A's game.
Can we?
You can, actually,
Yeah.
yeah. They don't have the same rules as the Giants.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So let's wait till the Giants play the A's in Oakland.
There we go. Boom. Done.
Chava's next question is, what do the Giants need to add in order to be a true contender?
So,
It's got to be pitching or relief pitching.
yeah, bullpen is the easy answer right now. I would say if they could make an upgrade in center field as well, that would be great.
Also, the easy answer is Mike Trout.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, the only weak link of the team right now is the bullpen. So I mean, even like if they could get a closer, that would be great too.
Yeah.
Because McGee has been a little iffy lately, but
Yeah.
he did get off to a good start, but definitely been iffy lately.
Yeah.
So I would say bullpen for sure. Center fielder would be nice as well. All right, this next question is from Seven Waffles, and she specifically wanted me to ask the question and answer it.
Well, we can all answer it, but she
Yeah.
wanted you to ask
Yeah.
the question.
She says, or asks, since when do they start extra innings with a runner on second? The fuck?
The fuck?
The answer is they started last year, and they kept the rule this year, and I hope they get rid of it next year.
Yeah, they should get rid of it.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I think they will. I think they're only doing it because of just they don't want to stretch games out
Yeah.
with COVID and
Yeah.
shit. I don't know.
Makes sense.
It's all stupid. But yeah. Do you have an answer?
No, because I knew you knew the answer to it.
Gotcha.
I think I kind of knew the answer to it, but I do think they should stop doing it next
Yeah.
year.
I was hoping they would stop doing it this year, but I was not not the case.
Because her and I were watching a game, and she's like, "Wait, there's a guy on second and start it." And I was like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, it's just what they've done the past couple seasons."
Yeah. Also, I hope they get rid of the whole 7-inning doubleheader rule next year as well.
You won 9 innings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just try to fucking avoid doubleheaders. How about that?
Are they? Yeah. Are they doing NLDH still or no?
No, not this year.
Okay.
Which I was kind of surprised. I thought they
Did you,
would.
did you like it?
I don't really care anymore. I mean, I used to be a National League nerd that liked to see the strategy side of baseball.
Yeah.
I still stick to my guns. I want to see optional DH by the home team manager. I think
Okay.
that'd be fun. But
Yeah.
probably not going to happen.
It's not a bad idea.
I think everybody, not everybody, but the general consensus at this point is that they want a universal DH.
Okay.
But we shall see.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's coming soon. I'd be a little bit surprised if they didn't do it next year.
Our next question is from Tiny Padawan. She says, it's not even a question. She said, "You didn't use my super fun question last time, weenies." And to me, she didn't listen. Because
did she do it 2 weeks ago when Danny was here?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
yeah.
The drink question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And Danny, as our witness, was here.
Yeah.
And
We had some great answers.
I thought we did too.
I almost commented back about it with the gin, saying that's Yastrzemski. Because that was one of the answers.
So Sativa, I love you, but you didn't listen to us.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
think what we post on Instagram is the only
That's,
thing.
that's
that-
my only guess is that she assumed that she would see it on Instagram, but no, we don't always post everything
No,
on
you
Instagram.
gotta
I just do a clip on Instagram.
you gotta work for it.
Yeah.
You
You
gotta
gotta go
work
to
for
YouTube or go to Spotify or go to Apple Podcasts and listen to the whole thing.
Because we gave you a good answer.
We give you at least 5 minutes on that answer, if not more.
And I enjoyed it. It was cool.
It was fun,
It was
yeah.
one of the better questions we probably ever had.
It was fun.
And yeah, so
So don't lie.
listen
and just
to the
listen.
episode from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago's episode. Listen to it.
Mhm.
Or you can just skip
Just
it.
skip to the
just
end.
skip to the
Yeah.
end if you don't listen to it.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's probably with about 20 minutes left that your question gets answered.
Yeah. We answer every question here.
We have not skipped one single question.
Whether it's about butt stuff or drink options, it's just how it is.
You skipped my comments in the past, but that's another thing.
Comments, have we?
Like message comments? Or
No, for my questions, but it wasn't really more of a. It was more of a comment than a question.
oh, got you.
Our bad, Danny. Our bad.
It was more like a what gives.
I
That was one of them.
do remember that.
I think I remember saying, Danny asks what gives. I do remember that.
What gives?
What does give? Wow, it's already last call.
It's time for
We're-
last
We're kind
call.
of blown through this.
Hey, but we usually spend like 20 minutes on last call, so we're right on. We're right on time as far as I'm
It's a
concerned.
good point. Good point.
We don't have to spend 20 minutes today on it though.
We probably will. You jinx it.
Fair enough.
Even though you really want that margarita tower.
It is
I'm
Tower
ready.
Tuesday.
It's Tower Tuesday.
Did you guys go last Tuesday?
Mm-hmm. And the Tuesday before.
Damn.
You want to come with us?
TFTI, bro.
You're not cool.
Clearly.
You didn't have to be in the band.
TFTI.
So yeah, couple final shout outs to one's to the Sharks. They're wrapping up their season tomorrow against I believe it's
But
against
they got
Vegas.
eliminated.
Last week they were eliminated from playoff contention. Thank God we can be done with this team this year. And hopefully we get the best draft pick possible.
Yeah.
Win that lottery, baby. Also shout out to Rory McIlroy. Got back in the win column.
Saw this.
Yeah.
It's nice. Good for him.
First PGA Tour win in a year and a half since
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah. I wanted to mention. I'm surprised you didn't want to talk about this.
I kind of forgot about it.
Kentucky Derby winner Medina Spirit failed post-race drug test. That's
I feel like it's kind of BS. I'm not sure. We'll see.
yeah. I mean, it's just
It's still a little foggy at this point.
it is.
Yeah.
Well,
It's just-
something like the 5th time it's happened to that trainer this year or something.
Oh, is that
like
right?
Yeah.
He's
I know-
claiming that it was like an ointment that he put on the horse for like an injury or something. But
I made a comment during the race. It's so funny how like big of a deal it is, and it's like a 30-second race.
oh, it's the greatest 2 minutes in sports. Or,
Yeah.
what they call it? Yeah. It's so fast.
And jockeys crack me up.
Yeah.
It's just not a good look. The Kentucky Derby does not like this
Oh no.
at all.
But I mean, as far as it looks, they're still going to let the horse race in the Preakness. If I'm
Okay.
not mistaken.
Yeah.
And they're also still waiting on another samples for
Yeah.
confirmation. You know, since we're watching the A's, let's talk about this really quick. They are considering relocation, unfortunately.
Mhm.
I think this. It sounds like this is more of like a just to put pressure on the city of Oakland to
It's a leverage thing
yeah
for
to
sure.
put together a plan to get that was it like an oceanfront
Waterfront.
or
yeah,
waterfront stadium situation in downtown Oakland, which the blueprints that we've seen are pretty sick.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's kind of it would be terrible if Oakland lost their last team that they had.
It's not what Oakland needs right now.
Yeah.
At all.
But hopefully they can get this thing resolved and get that project going
Yeah.
because they're in dire need of a new stadium.
And the blueprint what they have for the stadium is awesome.
It's amazing.
It looks great.
Yeah.
It really does.
And even like the announcers when we were listening earlier, they were all in agreement that the Coliseum is not fit for a baseball team,
No.
for a sports franchise. It's
I was saying earlier, it's gotta be
It's a
one.
dumpster.
It's gotta be one of the worst MLB stadiums.
I'm looking at
Probably
just a
last.
random voted list. It's number 2 worst stadium.
Which
What's-
one's the Rays?
Toronto?
Tropicana Field.
Yeah.
oh Tropicana.
Tropicana is garbage.
To me, that stadium like it doesn't like when I watch on TV, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, it's obviously a blah dome, you know, but
Yeah.
I mean, like the Coliseum just looks janky because they fucked it up when they built Mountain Davis. It just looks terrible.
You know they sit 60,000.
They can, yeah.
Yeah. It's so many. It's so much.
Yeah.
That's why I would love to see a World Series there, because they would open it up. They'd,
Oh, I'm sure they would.
they'd sell it out too.
But who in their right mind would sit up on Mountain Davis for a World Series game?
I mean, if the price is right,
I mean, if
they
it's-
probably wouldn't
if
sell it for
it's-
that much.
If it was less than $50, I'd maybe do it.
I would go for a World Series game.
I saw
The thing
something.
is, you're not seeing shit though.
I just saw something talking about stadiums of the new Raider Stadium in Las Vegas. That at the end zone there's like a club in there with a DJ and bottle service.
Really?
Yeah, at the end zone.
They've come a long.
Nice.
They've come a long way from the Coliseum. I'll tell you that much.
Is that the new black hole?
Yeah, literally.
Did you guys see what the Giants, all the hats that MLB wore on Mother's Day?
Oh yeah, with the
The
pink.
pink?
That's pretty cool.
I think, like, look at this. I'd wear this.
Yeah, I was looking at it too. I was like, that's.
It honestly
dope.
looks like if it looks like it's orange from afar, kind of.
Yeah.
It's not too
Oh, is
different.
it
Yeah.
pink?
Yeah,
That's cool.
it is cool. It has like the ribbon on the side.
Yeah, you want to show the
Yeah.
audience?
I don't know. Can they see
They
that?
don't need to see.
Pretty soaked.
They're not gonna be able to see that.
It looks gonna look white, but
Yeah.
it's alright.
It's pink. I assure you, it's pink.
Google it.
Yeah, I assure you, it's pink.
Yeah, those are pretty sweet.
Another thing I wanted to mention is, so I guess the Buccaneers and Tom Brady are talking about contract extensions,
Oh yeah.
and the GM for the Bucs said, "I told him if he wants to play until he's 50, and he still feels like he can play until he's 50." So is Tom Brady gonna be the starting quarterback in 2027?
No,
No way.
not a chance.
Not a chance.
I think when what's he right now? Like 42 or 43?
43, I think.
I could see him go until 45. If he goes past 45, he's psychotic.
How old was Brett when he?
I think he was 43 or 4 or something like that.
Wow.
He was pretty old.
That's
He
just-
was like basically in a wheelchair when he quit.
He's pretty much going to keep playing until his teams that he's on is going to stop going to the Super Bowl consistently.
Yeah. Like if he played a year where they missed the playoffs, he'd probably quit.
I bet even if they don't even go next year, I bet you he'd consider not playing.
Like if they were a playoff team and
Yeah.
just
Or if he gets hurt for some reason, like I don't wish that on him.
Well, I think it would depend on the type of injury. Like if it was one that was just like
Yeah.
he tore an ACL or something like that. I could see that being the end.
One more thing I wanted to say. You didn't mention it. I did tell you about it.
Yeah.
We're not gonna. I'm not getting into it. I just want to say.
I knew you'd bring it up anyway.
I just
so
wanna say
essentially
it.
ignored it.
So the International Olympic Committee is banning all Black Lives Matter apparel. And all I'm gonna say is I don't think that's right, and we can move on.
I think it's an interesting call. I mean, it's like they can't wear it when, like during like ceremony and stuff like that, or
I don't know exactly,
yeah.
but I just Don't agree. That's all
Yeah.
I'm gonna say about that.
It is weird. I mean, unless there's like a code of, like a dress code per se,
Okay.
I can understand it.
Yeah.
Because they like, I don't know, like if they were gonna do it during the ceremony, I think there's like generally a code of dress or whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I don't have a huge opinion on it.
No, I know. And I'm not gonna. Yeah. I mean,
It doesn't affect me.
No, I know it doesn't.
Yeah.
But I just. It is what it is. They
Yeah.
made their decision, and that's it.
Yeah.
So. That's okay.
Danny, you have any final words?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, Gage already finished his.
Yeah.
But here, cheers.
Yeah.
You got a drop in there, right?
Yeah. Also, shout out to my dad. He got Spotify, so he listens to us now.
Nice.
Thanks, Dad.
What's up, Chris?
Chris?
Christopher?
Yeah, you call him Moj. What are you talking about? Chris.
I was like, who's that?
So shout out to him. He says he's gonna listen to us. He's got to catch
Regular?
up.
Nice. Yeah, he's got a lot of catching up to do if he hasn't listened in a while.
He already had critiques from me. He said I have to speak up more, so I've been speaking up more today.
There you go. Louder. Louder.
So thanks, Dad.
I appreciate it. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Next week is episode 50.
Wow.
You ready?
Gee, wow.
Gee, wow.
Am I ready?
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow.
I'm always ready. Should we have everybody who's ever been on in here?
Just the whole. We get like 5-minute stints with everybody. I think we're gonna have to get G Baby back in here for episode 50.
I think we have to.
Yeah.
When was the last time he's been on? He's been on recently.
We actually had, it was when he wasn't drinking. It
It was like a month or
it was
so
a pretty
ago.
good episode.
Yeah.
Because he still owes for his Rams one.
Oh, big time.
So next week we'll talk.
Yeah,
we'll
we're
talk to him
doing
about it.
What was the Rams one?
He said they would win only 5 games.
And that
They
was
went to the playoffs.
And that was when, that was when we first started the podcast
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Yeah, we were just like going heavy on the bold predictions.
Yeah.
And he's like, Goff is, what do you call him? Well, Goff is still.
He's like Goff is a peppermint.
Yeah, he's still a peppermint, but.
Yeah. You know.
Definitely a highlight reel. Best moments.
Yeah. Yeah. 50.
Big 5-0.
Big
The
50.
show's getting old.
I know.
I'm over it. Just kidding. We'll see you next week.